In this video, we are going to break down every single grid settings in Divi 5 Visual Builder. 15 options explained clearly so you know exactly what each does and when to use it. So whether you're building galleries, blogs or complex layouts, let's unlock the full power of grids in Divi 5. So let's get started. Now if you want to deep dive in this topic and learn more about it, we have created a complete blog post that you can find in the video description below. So once you watch this entire video, make sure you check out the blog post link in the video description. I'm sure you will find it really helpful. So let's start with the basics first. What is grid in Divi 5? It's a two-dimensional layout system that controls both rows and columns simultaneously. You access it via the layout style drop-down in sections, rows and columns, or module groups. Use pre-built templates for quick setups or manual control for custom designs. Set the structure once and item snaps into place automatically. Perfect for precise and responsive layouts. Now, Flexbox is ideal for single direction flow like rows or columns with simple alignment. Grid shines when you need two-axis control, like snapping items across cells using Loop Builder for dynamic content. Choose Flexbox for progressive builds or mobile reordering, and Grid when your layout has defined structure. And the best part is you can switch between them without losing your work. Now let me just walk you through each grid settings in order so you know exactly how to use them. Number 1. Layout style. Now layout style is your gateway. Switch to grid in Design tab's layout settings and all grid controls appear. It's the first step to activate two-dimensional layout power. Next we have horizontal gaps. Now horizontal gap sets spacing between two columns. Enter pixel value like 30 pixel or use advanced units like clamp function or responsive gaps. You can also link it to design variables for site-wide consistency. Next we have virtual gaps. Now virtual gap controls spacing between rows. You can use clamp function for height-based scaling or apply same design variables as horizontal gap for uniform spacing. Then we have column width. Now column width defines column sizing with 5 modes. Equal width divides space evenly with FR unit. Equal minimum width sets a floor but allows growth. Equal fixed width locks all columns, and auto width sizes by content. And manual width lets you enter pattern like 1FR, 2FR or 300 pixel 1FR. Then we have number of columns. Now number of columns set number of vertical tracks your grid has. Type 3 for 3 columns and item wrap to new rows when full. It works with column width to shape your layout. Then we have collapse entry column. Now collapse entry column removes empty columns automatically. Perfect for dynamic content, keeping your layout clean when items are missing. Then we have grid auto columns. Now grid auto columns set width for overflow columns. Use 200 pixel 1FR or auto to keep extra columns consistent with the main grid. Then we have row heights. Now row heights offer 4 options. Auto adjust to content, equal makes all rows the same, minimize set a baseline, and fixed locks your row height. And manual height rows lets you define custom patterns. Then we have grid auto rows. Now grid auto rows controls height of overflow rows. Enter 120 pixel auto or clamp function for responsive overflow handling. Then we have grid direction. Now grid direction sets item flow. Row fills left to right and wraps down, which is by default. Column fills top to bottom and moves right, which is great for vertical timelines. Then we have grid density. Now grid density controls gap filling. Dense, which is default, pulls smaller items up to fill spaces. Auto preserves order even with gaps. And idle, which is idle for blogs or galleries. Then we have justify content. Now justify content aligns the entire grid horizontally, which starts from left, then center and end to the right. Space between, space around, space evenly for perfect distribution. Then we have align items. Now align items position content vertically within cell, which starts from top, then center, end at the bottom, or stretch for default to fill cell height. Then we have justify items. Now justify items align content horizontally within cell, which starts from left, then to center, and then end at right, or stretch default to fill cell width. Then we have grid offset rule. Now grid offset rule gives precise control over individual items. Then we have admin label. Now admin label names your rule, like hero span, for easy management in complex grids. Then target offset. Now target offset selects items first, last, even, odd, every third, or custom nth child for dynamic patterns. Then we have offset rules. Now offset rule choose the action, column span, row span, column start end, row start end, or grid template columns for nested layouts. Then we have offset value. Now offset value sets the number, enter 2 for spanning 2 columns or 3 for starting at grid line 3. Now Divi 5 grid system combines visual ease with pro level control. Perfect for any layout. You can start with templates, then dive into manual settings like gaps, spans, or offset rules. Go ahead and download Divi 5 today and experience these advanced controls and build layouts that match your vision. So ready to create? Then try Grid today and check out our blog post for more tips. And if you like this video, then make sure you give it a like and share it with your friends and community. And for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. That's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.